Welcome back. In between the parts, my fingers do not feel any better. If anything, they sting a bit more. Yeah. What have I done to myself?
Oh, Yuri.
Hey, you're not asleep?
No? Is something the matter?
You're not asleep. You looked at her sitting on a rock with her eyes wide open and go, oh, you're not asleep. Yes, well done.
No, I was just trying to think of what our next move should be.
Yes. I didn't even think I'd be able to continue traveling with you.
Good job that bridge blew up.
I'm still trying to decide if I should. You're really gonna put your all into this guild, aren't you?
I'd like to say I'm just gonna go with the flow, but I went and bragged to Flynn about it. I guess I can't slack off now.
Carol certainly seems happy. I'm a bit jealous.
Oh, does Her Majesty the Princess wish to join our humble guild?
If I asked you to let me in, would you let me in?
It would be very confusing where your loyalties would actually lie.
If you've thought about this and it's your decision, I won't try to stop you.
But it does mean you have to stop being a princess, right?
Yeah, you're right. I should really give this some thought.
Well, don't think too hard about it.
Why is that a laughing matter? She should.
How can I decide?
It's a really big decision. It's like, no, do think too hard about it. You need to make sure you get this right. Alright, Carol.
What, you're not asleep?
Nah, I've been trying to think of a name for our guild.
I mean, that was slightly better in terms of asking whether or not they were asleep.
I'm gonna think of something really cool.
Really brave. It'd be nice to have something brave in Vesperia.
Sure, I can't wait.
Yuri?
Although, thinking about it, the Graces part would have been out by now, so some people probably already figured out the name.
I was thinking about this. We made our guild without first swearing allegiance to its laws, didn't we?
Yeah, but did that earlier today, right? So no worries.
Yeah. Yuri?
What is it?
Did you just make those laws up, or did you hear them somewhere?
They just came to me. Why, were they no good?
Something tells me it's something to do with Flynn.
Oh no, not at all. It's just... those were the exact same laws I'd been thinking of. I'm really happy that I was able to make a guild with you, Yuri.
What a thing to say. Don't get all mushy on me.
Oh!
Oh?
What now?
I thought of a name! The Super Ultra Courageous Braves!
See, I told you we would be... What?
That sounds like a name Captain Carroll would come up with, definitely. Let's go with that then.
Really? Alright.
Right!
Hey, yeah, it sounds great. Yeah, that name won't last. Let's put it like that.
Thanks.
No problem. See you later. Are you asleep?
For what?
You're staying up to keep watch, aren't you?
No, I just can't sleep. All this thought of murder that I've committed on my mind.
Nah, not at all.
You're so evasive.
You're one to talk.
Huh. Weird. I always thought I was pretty straightforward.
Seriously? You haven't even given your real reason for joining our guild.
I joined because I wanted to.
You know, bored.
That's it?
No.
Okay.
So long as they don't go against the laws of the guild, everyone's wishes are respected, right? Don't worry. I said I'd uphold the laws, and I will. But in my own way.
Alright. Well, I'll get you to tell me the real reason eventually. So it was a coincidence that you were in Dongrest?
Yes, I was. That's the truth. Isn't it lovely?
Oddly convenient.
Sure. Lovely.
Lovely indeed.
Thanks.
What?
For keeping watch?
For talking.
She's an odd one. Is that it? Are we done? Can I rest? Can I leave? Where are we going? What are we doing? Oh, repeat, of course. I forgot about you. I'm sorry, boy.
Repeat. You're keeping watch too, huh? So, we started a guild. We're a motley crew, but it should be interesting.
No,
You're our number 2. Try not to give the boss too much of a hard time. You should get some rest too.
no. Is that it? Right, now what? There's no point going out there alone. So you walk back slowly. Well, who now then? Like, what now? Oh, so you want to play some more? What a bore. Okay. Let's give it all we've got. Well, yeah. Anyway, I have to give my answer, don't I? Do I leave this way instead then? There's no point going out there alone. What? There's nothing else to interact with. Repeat again, I guess?
What's that? Are you saying I should just trust you to keep watch for us?
Oh, there we go. Alright. There we go.
Alright, I'll get some rest then. Thanks, Repeat.
Oh. Why don't we just have an option to rest? It'd be simple.
I hope we can find some work to do now that we've made our guild.
Easy, Tiger.
We need to make a name for ourselves. Literally, and not the one you thought of.
So, Estelle, what are you gonna do?
I want to go looking for that talking monster. If it was me he was after, I want to find out why.
Don't feel like you'll be able to rest easy till you find out, huh?
But how will you do that? How can you look for a monster if you have no idea where it is?
I thought you were in charge of all the monster-related information.
Don't ask me! Even I've never seen anything like that before.
That was no monster. His name is Pharaoh.
How do you know this?
Do you know about him?
I saw him earlier when I was traveling with my friend, and it was my friend who knew his name.
How did your friend know this?
Why would your friend know the name of something like that?
Used to be drinking buddies.
Where did you see it?
It was on the Désert continent, in the sands of Kogor.
That's the continent to the southwest of Tolbikia. The continent of Désert. The desert.
You don't just go marching off to a desert because someone saw a monster.
He's right, you know.
I wonder if that fairy tale could be
Fairy tale?
something I read at the castle. A tale about a monster that speaks, who lives in the sands of Kogor.
There are always stories like that. Like the one about the monster in the sea who talks to people.
I think you've got it backwards.
Backwards?
Such creatures do exist, but they have simply become the stuff of legend.
It's like the saying, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah, but are you thinking of going all the way to a place like that alone, Estelle?
Well, no, you lot are coming with her, obviously.
Huh? Well, I
mean, we literally have nowhere else to go, so...
If we don't keep up this little bodyguard operation, she'll really march off on her own. What do you think? Let's take this as our first guild assignment.
Hey, you're right! We'd be breaking our own laws if we let her go alone.
That's right.
But if this is a real job, we'll have to charge Estelle our fee.
Oh, we don't need to worry about something like money, right?
Nope, no exceptions. Money is a necessity for running a guild.
I'm afraid I'm a bit short on funds at the moment.
I think you're good for it. We know who you are.
In that case, why don't we just figure something out later?
I'll pay the fee, I promise. So let's all go together.
Okay, looks like that settles it.
This way we can all continue the journey.
You do know you haven't actually asked what the fee is. It could be they want the entire empire, for all you know.
All right, super ultra courageous braves, fall out!
Really need a better name.
What is that?
Huh? That's our guild's name!
We can't go with that. We need something easy to say that has a real snap to it.
Oh, really? Well...
how about something like Brave Vesperia?
Yeah, there you go.
It's the star that gives off the brightest light in the night sky.
Brave?
The brightest star. Cool!
I don't know why they called it Brave. That's very strange.
Brave Vesperia. I like it. Let's stick with that.
Okay, that settles it. Let's get to Torim Harbor and charter a boat. We're off on an ocean voyage to the continent of Desier.
Didn't you want to take a break at Heliord?
Who needs it?
We do.
Either way, we can't get to Torim without passing through Heliord.
I'd also like to see how they've been doing since the Blastia went out of control.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
And we'll probably meet up with Rita there. Makes sense.
All right, we'll just stop in for a quick look around the city.
Yes, Judith did a little pose then. That was quite strange.
Okay.
So, first to Heliord, then from Torim to Desier by boat.
See, this is the thing I feel with this story now. It's like, the start was sort of like, yeah, it's got this story going on, but it's like, the main story is sort of hidden within that. It's like, now we're onto the main story. So it's like, right, let's go.
Okay, I'll try again. Brave Vesperia, fall out!
Well, it's got repeats approval. Carol earned the Brave Vesperia leader title. Did I have that already? Due to the DLC? Starting a guild.
Yuri, I was a little surprised to hear that you're starting a guild.
Well, it's not like I'll be doing it all on my own.
Did Carol give you the idea?
Yeah, but I've been thinking about it myself for a while now, too. I quit the Knights to find my own way of doing things, but I hadn't done anything.
What Flynn said to you back in the port town, that got to you, didn't it?
Nothing that guy says could get to me.
He doesn't like to admit his feelings, does he?
No.
Most people don't. Most people have little secrets that they don't want to share with the world. It's only being human, really. I mean, we all have them.
Oh my. Doesn't the city seem less busy than before?
It's nighttime.
Yeah, this place has gotten a lot more ghost towny.
Now that you mention it, maybe.
Huh? What's wrong?
In Dawngrest, I heard that the construction work here is so brutal that tons of people have been fleeing. I don't know if that's true or not, though.
Huh, interesting. She has to do something about it.
What do you mean?
You can see it on her face.
If that's the case, we should go to the inn and have a strategy meeting first. After all, we need to go check on the Blastia, too.
I just like that those three are like, right, we're going to be like staying here for a while, sort out what Estelle needs to sort out. And she's just there like, what's going on? What?
Yeah, and it's not like Estelle can just let things go.
You can't just ignore people's problems, can you?
I know.
So then, let's go! To the inn!
He sure is getting into it.
He's so happy that he was able to start a guild with Yuri.
Hey, it's not like I did this just for Carol's sake.
But you care about his feelings, don't you?
Well, of course. He's a bundle of joy.
Yeah, well, come on, we should hurry to the inn.
That's why I like Carol. He's just fun.
We picked a name, made laws, got our first job. We're a pretty respectable guild now.
But are 3 members really respectable?
Why not? The Darkwings, the famous thieves guild, they only have 3 members too.
Quality over quantity.
Too many people get to be a headache. I prefer a small group. But you can't follow in the Dawn's footsteps and defend Dawngrest without a few more bodies.
Yeah, I guess. But if we just put one foot in front of the other, I know we'll be big someday.
So then you're saying we can take it easy?
No way! We gotta give this guild 110%!
Aye, Captain.
Maybe 3 or 4 more people would help. Maybe a pirate girl, maybe a knight, maybe some form of communication like a raven, and maybe like someone who can use magic and understands Blastia. That would help. Maybe. Just throwing it out there. Right then, let's stay the night. Welcome, would you like to stay? Yes. Oh, he's wandered off. Carol is completely out.
I guess I can't let things go either.
Oh, I expected more from that. I should have just jumped to where she was, because it's clearly going to be Judith, because the other two are right there. It does feel like we're going to bump into Rita, though. It's just that kind of situation. I could be wrong. I don't remember when we actually meet back up with Rita, so... We will, obviously. Just, hey, you're there. No loitering around, now move along. Alright. Bit rude of you, if I do say so myself. Where has she gone? Because I know there's a way to get further down, isn't there? If I remember correctly. I thought it was there. We'll check in here. Okay, so maybe over here? There's no guard or... Barrel! No guard or anything there, so you would think you could actually go that way. Nope. Very odd sounding door, just... Okay, so if I can't go that way, I'm sure there was some kind of elevator or lift, or maybe it's after this construction thing. I don't know. There's definitely a way to get further down. Oh. That was easier than expected.
Late night stroll?
The scenery here reminds me of home.
Huh. Your home must be in a pretty place then.
I mean, I could be wrong on trying to get further down, because it's been like 10 years since I played this game, so...
I just mean that it's up high like this and has a good view. Not that I have a problem with heights.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't, riding around on that monster.
His name is Baul, and he's not a monster.
Yes, but animals, monsters, they're essentially the same thing, right?
And it's not only because he can fly. We've been together ever since he saved me during the war.
War? You mean between the Empire and the guilds?
This world always seems to be ravaged by some war or another.
Yeah, I guess so. It was you who attacked Estelle here earlier, wasn't it?
You're pretty sharp if you were able to tell who it was I was after.
I'm just that kind of guy. Pharaoh also appeared because of Estelle. Is there some connection between them, between him and your partner?
It's hard to explain.
But you won't deny it, that you would come for her.
I'm afraid I'm not very good at lying.
All right, I won't ask any more questions. But if it looks like you're going after her again...
You needn't worry. I won't be doing that sort of thing anymore. You have my word.
Indeed, she's part of the guild.
You mean it?
What can I say that will make you believe me?
Well, you said you were no good at telling lies. It's not like we're all that different. I've got a few skeletons in my closet, too.
Yeah, more so these days. Literally.
He's a strange one.
Oh, alright then, we're sleeping now.
Well, shall we have a look around the town?
We also need to have a look at the Blastia that went berserk last time.
A new journey.
Now that we have a goal and a destination, I'm so excited about continuing our journey.
This is a lot bigger than when we were just escaping the capital and chasing after Flynn. We're out to find a mysterious talking monster.
And to get over to Desier, we'll need to cross the sea again. I think the sands of Kagor will be a hot and harsh environment, too. Still, I can't help but be excited that I get to continue my journey. New landscapes we've never seen are waiting for us just past the horizon.
Well, just don't forget what we're out here for.
I know.
Very well. Does kind of put a little bit of a downer on her enthusiasm, doesn't it? Alright, so the Blastia then.
It seems like the area has returned to normal.
Yeah, doesn't look like it's gone berserk since then.
Hey, it's those guys we met at Nor Harbor.
Miss Estelle!
It's Paulie.
How have you been?
Who is this?
This is Paulie. We rescued him from being eaten.
We helped these people out at Nor Harbor.
We can't thank you enough for all you've done for us.
Where's your father?
I haven't seen Teagle, my husband, for the past 3 days.
Sounds like that rumor might be true.
Don't you have any hunches?
Yes. The night before he disappeared, he talked again about working to become a noble.
Become a noble? What do you mean?
Well, when you gave us that horn, you made us incredibly wealthy.
When this city is finally completed, we will be able to live here as members of the nobility.
Huh? That doesn't sound quite right.
What do you mean?
The rank of nobility is reserved for those whose service has earned the Emperor's confidence.
But Sir Cumore gave his word to us. He said we would be welcomed as nobles.
And I'm sure he wouldn't lie.
Cumore? From the Imperial Knights?
Yes, he is acting as the current magistrate of the city.
I'll bet he is.
That is strange, though. I mean, the Imperial throne is empty and all.
But then why on earth have we been working this hard? And what about Teagle?
Is father not coming back?
Oh, he's dead.
Hey, Yuri.
You're gonna ask me why we don't take this on as a guild, right?
I promise to take care of her fee when I pay my own.
I mean, we're really gonna... Blah, 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 blah. My sentence just completely destroyed itself there. We are going to be owed the Empire by the end of this. Something like that. It's like my mind could not form the sentence structure. It's quite strange.
Well, okay, that's fine.
It's something like she is going to owe us the Empire by the end of all of this. Something like that. It's strange.
What? But
I'm gonna blame it on my fingers. They hurt.
So this means our next job is finding a missing person.
And if Cumore is up to his usual stunts, we'll just have to slap him around till he stops.
Right. The Knights do exist for the protection of the people, after all.
Let's just make sure we're careful. The Knights could squash a little guild like us if we get on their bad side.
Don't worry, Carol. Look who we've got on our side.
As you wish.
We'll find your father, I promise. Just wait right here.
Well, that's that. We'll take the job.
thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, let's go find him.
There's something very suspicious about that area over there.
Ah, there we go. See, I knew there was something about this because I remember. This is a lift, isn't it? That's what I remember.
Yeah, even more so because it's marked off limits.
I wonder if there's some way we could get in.
Careful, guys! Remember? Careful!
Let's just go. Hey, you there, no loitering allowed. Now move along. Oh. I don't know what else we can do. Jump? I don't know. Sure, there's got to be some other way in then. Maybe over here. I don't know. Are ideals just that? Simply ideals? The people got tired and left the city. Oh. It's strange like they've boarded that area off. The Kumar Brigade has joined us as reserve troops, but can't abide by their domineering ways. Oh my. I want to quit the Knights, but construction? I don't think so. Not that they're hiding anyway.
I'd like to pass if I could.
Sorry, no can do, buddy. The laborers' camp ahead is too dangerous.
Thank goodness. Knowing you, Yuri, I thought for sure you'd try to force your way through.
He might still. Let's go have a nap. Oh dear, the guard died.
Well, proceed with caution and all that. Boss's orders, you know.
But how should we get by the guards?
I really think forcing our way through would be the simplest and most effective way in.
No, I won't allow it. All we need to do is draw the guard away from his post.
But how will we do that?
Maybe by, seducing him with feminine wiles.
Good luck with that, Carol.
Well then... Carol should be good for the job.
What are you talking about? Why me?
It's your idea.
That sounds good to me.
Ah, so you're in on the joke too, Judith?
No, I'm not really one for jokes.
Huh?
Okay, let's go.
You gotta believe in yourself, Carol. When a lady struts her stuff, she does it with pizzazz.
I thought that said pizzas then. I was like, pizzas.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I'm cute?
Hey, there's still time, you guys. How about someone else seduce the guard?
When a man makes up his mind, he's got to see it through to the end.
And this is a guild job as well. Don't forget, all for the guild.
Oh, that is so twisting the guild's laws.
Carol, you'll be fine. You'll be the cutest little thing that knight has ever seen.
Being the cutest anything has never been one of my life goals.
Indeed. Right, that might be a nice place to end this part. In the next part, we'll see Carol seduce the guard. Ta-da for now.